Alright, hello and welcome back everyone. The name is Kahenkio and the game is still Pokemon Duel. The thing is, I am trying a new screen recording about now and it should offer a little bit of a better quality in general. But for the time being, can I do this? Yes, I can do that. Also, my phone allows me to use my gestures in-game as well. So this is my deck I'm currently running. And I also had a few games in the tournament as well. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get myself a gift for the day, which is pretty awesome. But I've been playing a little bit of the tournament as well. That's basically where our featured duel is going to come from today, from the tournament, which is absolutely great. By the way, I forgot to mention that even though the game has changed to the better recently, I'm still a really big noob in it. Like, I was a noob, I'm a bigger noob right now. So I would really appreciate if you guys would suggest figures and their, like, potential in a deck. Like, you cannot say, use a Mega Ray, because it doesn't make sense to me. Where does a Mega Ray fit in my team right now? Like, I don't even think I have a regular Rayquaza or Rayquaza because I have actually fused my regular Ray into my shiny Ray to see if the Carbonite levels transfer, which they don't, by the way, so do not attempt that at home. And by the way, for everybody who plays Pokemon Go, regular Rayquaza is out in the raids outside today, so get out there, catch it, pretty awesome. Anybody who doesn't have me as their PokeGo friend, you can find my code in my Discord. You can add me there so I can send you gifts from where I live. It's pretty awesome. And also, I need a little bit of assistance. Like, I need someone to tell me for sure, okay? I bought the player pass a couple of days ago on the 8th of the month, okay? And I have claimed 5 of the figures that I wanted, and I still have 5 to claim. On the 13th, there's apparently a new banner coming in, right? And the shit is going to change. Like, some stuff are going to be different, right? Do I lose my freaking 5 figures that I haven't gotten, or do they keep being there in the new banner until the end of the month, like the next month, what do you call it? The 8th of the 4th month, 8th of April. Is it going to stay there, or is it going to disappear? Like, I do not need any of the figures I see right here, except maybe a secondary Darkrai, because someone suggested it in the comments, and I do believe it's a great idea instead of the Malamar, especially with this twisted spoon plate, the alakazam plate. It could be really controversial because the special round of 100 is a really great ability. I have excluded maybe 3 Pokemon already with that thing. Even this Kangaskhan, not the Mega, but the regular Kangaskhan, gets excluded by the special round if they don't have any C levels on, which is just awesome because super many people do not tend to use the C levels on the small ability. They rather have it on the big one, you know, more damage, more power, you know. So there are plenty mons running around with 100 damage, and if you carry an X attack, you can make it 100 and, I don't know, 130, and if you carry an Eveltal that can buff your dark Pokemon, you can make it 110, 120, 30, etc., etc., etc. So that is quite quite fun to be honest. But I do not know. I'm really thinking about this Mega Nadell thingy to take it. I don't know. Ultra Beast. When this Pokemon moves to the field, it appears as an evolution. It excludes players from the duel after his battle since moving to the field. Okay, maybe not this guy, but maybe it's first evolution. This Poipo thingy. Ultra Beast. When this Pokemon is on the field at the start of your turn, your Ultra Beast on the field are treated as though they have newly moved to the field. Any special conditions and markers remain until it engages in its first battle after moving to the field. At the start of your turn, this Pokemon may move to a point 3 steps away. So basically this just like teleport, you know? This is a pretty awesome one. Like, for a rush deck, this is, I think, a must. You just get this, you get the Marshadow on the other entry in just like 3 or 4 moves. It's pretty awesome. The enemies don't have time to defend. But yeah, so please tell me, if I do not choose until the 13th, will I lose my choices? Or will they be updated with the new ones? Or will they remain as they are until I choose them all, and then at the end of the month they're going to reset and I'm going to lose it? Please make it clear for me because I have no freaking clue. Alright, so as goes as to why I've been away for such a long time. Well, first to begin with, I had a little bit of health issue in the beginning of the summer. And then the work, you know, caught up with me, and I was in a new position at work. I was doing many things at once. My mental health was like, blowing apart. I literally physically and mentally was unstable, and I really didn't just have enough, what do you call it, willpower to go ahead and record a video. I did not have the mood to transfer. I didn't have the positivity, you know. I was bitchy and whiny about everything. Like, I didn't get one spin and I would be like rage quitting the game, you know what I say? So I did not want to transfer that to all of you. And reading the comments after the first video, you guys are just mind-blowing. Oh my God. I did not expect everybody to be here and everybody to be, I don't know, still subbed to the channel. Obviously, I have another YouTube channel which is different than my the one I upload videos for, you know, the personal and the business one, if you want to call it. So on the personal channel, I have no clue what everybody's doing. Like, my interests are a little bit different than Pokemon Duel in general. Like, I do like Pokemon Duel, I do like other games, Pokemon Go, I don't know, Brawl Stars, I don't know, whatever else there is. I also play Age of Magic. If anybody's there, you can add me as a friend. I'm really high level. I can help you out. So that's that. And yeah, let's just jump straight into this featured duel that I played in a tournament because I really enjoyed it. I'm still rocking the Sleep deck. Like, Sleep deck 3.0 is engaged. I'm having so much fun that I really don't want to change it. I'm really enjoying it. So therefore, we can see my enemies running a water ice deck. Actually, I have really big questions. Why are people running this Primal Kyogre? Like, okay, it devolves to a regular Kyogre. Kyogre is not that great of a Pokemon. Like, what is this? You know? A Mew can attack it all day long and not care. Maybe not this, but the Primal Kyogre, okay? So, people are running Primal Kyogre double time. I mean, with the whatever this is called, the Origin Pulse expanded. I mean, Origin Pulse is understandable, but aside for, I don't know, I'm running a Mew. So, obviously, I assume everybody's running a Mew. Okay, whatever. There's a Milotic. Milotic is one of my favorite looking Pokemon. I just hate that Phoebus needs 100 candy and it gets one every 5 kilometers in Pokemon Go. So I'm probably never going to get a Milotic. But I have a lucky Phoebus, so that's awesome. There's a double Suicune where I'm going to be doing a lot of work. A Keldeo with another evolution going through. And my deck, obviously, you can see. Let me check these plates here first. All right. That's basically it. So let's going to start the game. He's going to open up with his Keldeo. And since I'm going second, I'm going to open up with my, you know, Marluls, my little mushrooms. They're my little stoppers. They basically make everybody, you know, put their brakes on and be like, oh shit, I don't want to be put to sleep. What the hell, you know? So as I said, Primal Kyogre is like out there and I'm like, okay, Mew, attack. You know, my Mew is just doesn't give a shit. He's attacking everyone everywhere. Obviously that Kyogre uses a double chance to attack me for some reason, and he only hopes not to roll his purple. He uses his Hydro Pump. I don't know why he attacks a Mew. Like, really, relatively speaking, Mew is one of the Pokemon that you do not want your Kyogre to go for, you know? Anyway, right here, my Darkrai is going to get a miss on the Keldeo, and the Keldeo is going to respin towards a White Attack. The White Attack respin means that he's going to be put to sleep, which means he cannot be waken up by anything while my Darkrai is close to there. And somebody on the chat suggested, in the comments on the previous video suggested I should get a secondary Darkrai. And I should get a secondary Darkrai instead of the Malamar because the potential there is really great. Thing is, Malamar can put multiple Pokemon to sleep. Therefore, if I would to roll the Hypnosis or Mass Hypnosis towards that Kyogre would fall asleep alongside with the other Kyogre. If I would to roll that on the Suicune, they both would be falling asleep, you know? It's all relevant and irrelevant. It's the way you use your team. I can understand the value of the Darkrai. It's just the 1-star purple kind of scares me. Frankly speaking, the 1-star purple is just something that I do not enjoy. Anything with a 2-star, a Evolved Lucario will destroy your entire wheel almost, except the 160. Anything else with a 2-star, a Hypno or whatever, you know, it just gets to you. Plus, this guy is somewhat, you know, unreliable. It has 3 big will pieces, while the other one, you can either assume that you're going to do the 108 or 150 damage, or you're going to do the Mass Hypnosis, which is great. By the way, I'm having the shittiest rolls of my life right about now in the game, which is kind of, you know, controversial, because they killed my Darkrai, and if the Darkrai is dead, they can wake up the Keldeo. But I definitely see the value of the secondary Darkrai. I really do. It's just, I don't know what to substituted for? Maybe a Marlow. Marlow Spore is great, but here you go. There's a Z attack. It's going to run on the miss entirely, not even the other thing. But Z attacks are so common that the Marlows are just, you know, people are waiting for the Marlow to get there, to get their Z attack, to just attack it, you know, and just exclude it from the field, which is not a great field to me personally. So I'm going to bring my Darkrai a little closer. I see the guy trying to bring the Milotic, try to do some Aqua Tail shenanigans and maybe, you know, hurdle jump me over. And the blue pulls are going to confuse me. Confused Shiinotic is not the best to fight against a Milotic, so I'm just going to pull it back one step so he cannot hurdle jump me. And there's going to be a Suicune going through. I want to get closer to the other Suicune to maybe put her to sleep, you know, but the Sheer Cold is not going to allow me to do so. Sheer Cold, and it's pretty amazing. Now his Keldeo can be woken up. I really do not like where this is going. And my Hypersonic is going to go against a Hydro Pump, which I'm not going to be able to kill that Mega or Primal Kyogre. And this guy is now going to be like, okay, Mew, you're here. Goodbye. But the Psychic rolls towards a Hydro Kick, and he gets to devolve or evolve. I don't know what's happening, but he gets to get a second life on, you know, instead of just being there. Now, I don't know, he wants to hurl jump me with his Horsey. I'm not going to allow that to be as easy as he thinks, you know, hurdle jump and then double chance, maybe, you know, get the lucky kick in and Hydro Kick or whatever in my base. But he's in my territory now, so if I put him to sleep, there's no coming out. Unfortunately, my first spin is the Moonblast, but fortunately the second one is Spore, and that Horsey is now mine. That Horsey is never getting out of there. I'm not going to allow it in a million years. We can roll a Spore, but unfortunately we're confused and the magic code will be spun against us. I will become paralyzed, which is whatever, but his Z move counter is already up there, you know? Another Moonblast, by the way. Not happy, not happy. Shiinotic or Milotic or I don't know what it's called. I don't know, Marlow. Marlow? The Shiinotic is the evolution of Marlow. I'm sorry if I mispronounce half the Pokemon. I literally just don't know their name. So, I am going to get wrecked by another Z power ability, but I fear not because I can send my Mew on the other flank, block that Milotic from doing shit, and I can also double chance and bring myself to make that Kyogre fall asleep. I go all out here. If I don't make it fall asleep, you know, he can wake up his Horsey and there's going to be a lot of bigger trouble. But if I do or kill it, which he rolled a miss, it's going to be awesome because now the Suicune cannot really wake up anybody else right there. The Side Beam towards a Shield Cold is going to make me lose my patience right about now. But I do get a Malamar on the field. I will get a Darkrai soon. And even if my Shiinotic or whatever, I'm sorry, he's going to die here again. That Suicune is on a rampage. I still can do this with a Darkrai. And unfortunately, the other player, I don't know, doesn't they have Scoop Up or something? Let me check. Because if they did have, no, they do not have Scoop Up. You're running two Suicunes without a Scoop Up. They could have messed me up real bad. Or leave one Suicune on the bench until you're freaking, you know, I don't know, gotta go or something, you know? So, right about there, I bring another Marlow on the field, and I'm wishing my Mew survives again that freaking Dragon Tailing Milotic. So I'm gonna bring my Mass Hypnosis right there, half of the wheel, Mass Hypnosis. If right now I would have had a secondary Darkrai and Sheer Cold would spun, I would lose the Darkrai, even if I, you know, spun the Dark Pulse or whatever, or Void, Dark Void. But with this guy, the Mass Hypnosis, even if there was another Suicune on the field, I still would have gotten myself a double sleeping thingy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to bring a secondary Marlow a little closer because I do know that exactly that is coming. A Z move is coming towards my little buddy. There's going to be a lot of damage going through. I'm going to spin the Psycho Cut, unfortunately. It's not going to be the sleeping condition on the Milotic, and there's going to be a confusion on my Marlow, which is, I don't really mind that. I really don't mind that, but I'm going to go ham because right about now, I see that if I kill that guy, he has literally nothing. And the Pokemon is going to move up from the PC is going to be someone with a weight condition, which means 3 asleep Pokemon, 1 with a weight condition. What does that mean? That means a weight win, bro. And that wasn't me. That was the guy that lost Hanky. I don't know why it happened like that. But as you can understand, Hanky won the game with a weight win in the tourney. I'm not that good. I'm telling you, I'm not that good. It's just I'm having so much fun with the sleep deck. And I really would like to improve it. If you have more ideas on how to, I would really love that. And just because I do enjoy the idea of a secondary Darkrai, frankly, in my deck, I'm just going to go ahead and grab one right about now. Because when the Darkrai UX or EX, I don't know what this is, was introduced, I bought it with material. Right here, I have the material, I bought it with material. Therefore, I do have my free selection right about now for the figures of the month. So 6 out of the 10 figures is going to be acquired. I'm going to get it straight out. I do enjoy this Pokemon, but don't get me wrong. UX, Darkrai is something that I do like. Figures remaining 5, close, get, and whatever. I'm going to level it up as well. I don't remember how much money does it cost. Is it 300,000 or 500,000 to... Hello, game. And by the way, it's screwing up recently, and it does put music for some weird reason. I do not have music available, but you can hear it if you listen closely. You can hear music in there. And every time I enter the game, I gotta go to the settings and just disable it. Or the moment it sees that, oh shit, there's music playing, I need to stop it. Then it stops it. So anyway, let's go in Fusion and let's fuse that to level 10. And tell me what do you think about this deck? Like, for real, would you run something like that? What are your decks? Like, what are you running? What are you climbing with? I have no clue what to do. All right, so sea level 1, okay, where am I gonna get that? Display, I'm gonna get rarity ascending. Did I not? Oh shit, I have to accept it. This annoys me more than it should. Okay, I'm gonna go here, and is it gonna tap? Come on, tap, tap. Wrap, tap, 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 tap. Wrap, tap, 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 tap. Wrap, tap, tap. It does not want to get tapped, man. Okay, we're back to the old shit of the Pokemon. The old shit is here. It does not want to get tapped, man. Alright, so what do we get here? We get login bonus and player pass figure claim. Let's claim it all. Get ourselves a secondary Darkrai and go ahead and level it up. And that's going to be it for this video, the leveled up Darkrai, and we're out. I'm going to head out right about now. It's my time. So, there we go. Okay. I'm going to use all the trash first. I always enjoy using all the trash first. I don't know why. There should be fillers. Like, you should use the big ones and then fill in with the little trash ones. You know, when you were like, you don't need the 10K, but you need like 5 or something, you know? So, Dark Void is going to be expanded. I would enjoy to expand maybe Special Rend at some point, you know, because it is an ability that is very useful occasionally, right? But it's a heavy hitter. You want something to be, you know, able to do a shit ton of damage when you request it. So, it's going to be 60 and one of those. Not enough. So, let's get this away and... let's continue with those. Let's continue with those and then, you know, fill in the small fry with a tiny 4.5K. Should be enough. All right, that's going to be level 4. Let's expand the Dark Void some more. You might be thinking that I'm making a big mistake here by expanding the 1-star Dark Void. But this is basically the reason I'm using this Pokemon in the first place. I want people to be, you know, asleep and put everything else aside. Like, if I can make them fall asleep, I don't need to kill them because it's more valuable to me that they cannot use the figure whatsoever than they can revive or cycle it. You know what I'm saying? That's the idea of the sleep deck in general. Make as many Pokemon asleep as possible so the enemy cannot do anything about it, except swap spot or go block or whatever else, and you're not close enough for them to be awakened. But that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up down below. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. It's up to you. I'm not judging. As for me, I'm Hanky, and as always, have a nice day.